Earlier in the show, we talked about a federal judge in Texas who blocked the state's 6-week abortion law. For more on that, I am joined now on the phone by Dr. Laura McNeal, BNC's chief legal correspondent. So, Dr. Laura, put this blockage of this law into, kind of context of the procedural step-by-step march towards this actually becoming law or not.
Yes, and so today's ruling by the federal judge is a huge win for opponents of this very controversial Texas abortion law. So essentially, the Department of Justice filed a lawsuit to block this law, and essentially they filed an emergency motion that's asking for an injunction. They're asking the court to block the enforcement of the law, and the court today agreed with the Department of Justice. And so this is a huge win for women in the state of Texas because now abortion services can continue even after that previous 6-week ban. And so one of the things the court considers procedurally when they file an injunction is what type of irreparable harm might occur. Well, obviously, in this context, if you have women unable to get abortions, they can't necessarily backtrack. So that is irreparable harm. And the judge also said that the likelihood of success on the merits once this case goes through the federal court system is very high.
So the Texas GOP is likely to appeal this immediately to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, which is the same, Court of Appeals that allowed the law to take effect in the first place. Are they likely to win on that?
Yeah, it's a really good point, and they have actually already filed notice of that appeal to the Fifth Circuit. No surprises there, but you're right. It's the same conservative court that in the past has not ruled in their favor. But their point is they're trying to get this all the way up to the Supreme Court, or worst case scenario, to at least stall in time for the Supreme Court to hear the Mississippi's abortion case, which is going to evaluate whether or not essentially Roe versus Wade is overturned. So this is more of a legal maneuver, a legal strategy by the Department of Justice to buy time for women in the state of Texas until the Supreme Court hears the case coming up this fall.
So what does this mean for women in the state of Texas who may be seeking abortion services? We've already seen, doctors and abortion providers in neighboring states say they are seeing a flood of people coming in. Does this mean that now abortion providers in Texas can, for the time being, how many ever days it is, provide abortion services in that state? And how does that messaging get across to women in Texas? Because it's kind of scary there. That law says that anybody can turn you in, anybody who drives someone to an abortion clinic. And it's not clear to a lot of people on the ground what's legal right now.
Yes, that's an excellent point that you made, Charles. And you're right. This is a game changer. So the fact that this injunction has been granted will have an immediate impact on women who've been struggling to find reproductive health services in the state of Texas. So tomorrow, women can go ahead and receive abortions again after that 6-week ban. But then the challenge becomes, how do you get the word out there now that there's been so much fear that has been put forth in Texas in various communities? People don't want to be sued, obviously, for $10,000. And so I am very confident that a lot of the abortion rights advocates will go ahead and get the messaging out there through various communication channels and let women know that Roe versus Wade, which says you do have the constitutional right to choose, is still in effect, and that they can operate
Right.
under those, under that umbrella. So.
Dr. Laura McNeal, thank you so much for joining us tonight to clarify that story for us.